Hey everybody, today we're going to be continuing our adventures in the Legacy of Kain series with Blood Omen 2. We're going to be playing on my actual copy that I bought way back in the day on a real PS2. And I guess I'll say the game that there are aspects that I remember liking about it, but the game is a lot more linear than Soul Reaver, or even Soul Reaver 2, because it's broken up into chapters. Or levels, more or less, so... Yeah, I'll cut in this intro on its own as we get started here. But yeah, aside from that though, I mean... I don't think it's maybe objectively bad as a game, but we'll see. You'll see for yourself, I guess. So... we do have some stuff we can do here. Replay intro, options. I think I'm going to just turn the music down so we can hear the voices a little better. And then there are some extras here. I'm not going to go through these, but the credits might be an exception to that if they don't play at the end of the game, which I expect they probably will. Yeah, so I think we're going to get started here. Yeah, so I did actually record like the first 2 episodes, but I'm scrapping them because there was an issue with the video settings where everything was darker than it should have been, and I didn't notice it, unfortunately. So yeah, we're just gonna go through the first chapter here. Probably do 1 video per chapter, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start a new game. So I'll be familiar with these first couple chapters, but the only other thing I remember about the game is the ending, really. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. As far as this is concerned, I mean, this is just how much of a video gamer do you want to be. So I guess we'll go full gamer.
From the shards of tattered dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain that flowed and ebbed and left me searingly awake, and more revoltingly, alive. It was then I saw her for the first time.
Good evening. We did not expect you to awaken so soon. Already you surprise us.
My mind was in fragments like shattered glass. Where am I? I don't remember.
Yes. It was said your memory would be affected by your long slumber. That will pass in time. I am Uma, and I am here to help you. Know that your name is Kain, and you were once a power in the land.
I know my name, but my past, I remember fragments only.
That you awoke at all is a miracle. When we found you, there was but the barest thread of life left in you. We nurtured it, fed it, and now you rise and walk again.
And what is this place?
You are in the city of Meridian, capital of the land of Nosgoth, the land you once sought to conquer and rule. Tell me, since you remember your name, do you also remember your nature?
Of course.
Then let me show you the future. You have been asleep for 200 years. In that time, this is what has become of Nosgoth. You were a great general, commanding an army of vampires, but the powers you opposed were too strong for you. You were struck down, your armies defeated, scattered, and destroyed. Everyone believed you to be dead.
Who defeated me?
The Sarafan, an army of fanatical humans sworn to eradicate all vampires from the world. A new leader brought them together, and wielding a new kind of magic, deadly to our kind, was able to destroy your army and kill most of the vampires. You were defeated in mortal combat by this leader, the Sarafan Lord. But that is not the end of the story. Under the guise of protecting the land from the vampire menace, the Sarafan seized control of all of Nosgoth, and their rule is not kind. For 200 years, the Sarafan have enslaved the humans under their iron rule, and hunted down and destroyed every vampire they could find.
They have not succeeded, however.
Not yet. And now, with your help, it is our hope to crush the Sarafan and restore order to the city.
The natural order. Vampires preying upon humans.
Naturally.
You said our hope. Who are you?
We are the Cabal, the vampire resistance. We work to undermine the Sarafan at every turn. But we are losing. With the new magic they employ, the glyph magic, they are able to find us and kill us. Our numbers are dwindling. Without help, we will not survive. We need you, Kain.
Of course you did not bring me back simply out of kindness. There must be a price.
We need you to help the Resistance. Our faces are known. They kill us on sight. But you are ancient history, long since dead and buried. You can go where we cannot. That gives us a small advantage.
How splendid for you. And why do you suppose I would do this? What is to be my reward? Your eternal gratitude?
Have you changed so much? The Sarafan Lord defeated you. Don't you want to kill him? When you have destroyed him, you can continue your ascent to power, restore your army, and rule the land at last. Does the lust for vengeance and power no longer stir you? Are you so dead?
I seem to remember that I played the pawn once before. It ended badly.
This time, you will prevail. We are simply your allies, not your betrayers. What we want from you is open and plain, with no hidden paths. If you succeed, so do we all.
Are you asking me to trust you?
We must trust one another. Together, we can defeat the Sarafan Lord. Once he is dead, his order will collapse, mindless fools that they are. But there are dangers other than the Sarafan which must be overcome.
I care not for any dangers. They will fear me, do you hear? Tell me where to find the Sarafan Lord. I'll have him buried within the hour.
Such arrogance. If it were so easy, we would have done it ourselves, Kain. And you are far too weak to fight him yet. He is protected, too, by other vampires.
Vampires in service to the Sarafan? Are they mad?
They value their lives. While they serve the Sarafan Lord, he lets them live.
I will enjoy destroying them.
You would be lucky to survive one such encounter until you grow stronger. But should you prevail, then you will be able to absorb their veins and thus gain new abilities. To our kind, these are called the Dark Gifts.
I look forward to meeting these traitors to our kind. My senses spun. My body ached. Weakness overcame me.
You have the thirst upon you. Come, vampire. It is time for you to feed.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot to unpack there. I like how they try to make it out like the Sarafan are, such terrible people, but there are no good guys in this story. Vampires are not any better. Not for humanity, anyway.
Kain, do not be afraid.
What magic is this?
I am using the Whisper, Kain, a natural ability of vampires. In this way, we can keep in contact even over great distances.
Yes, I remember now. She had been in my thoughts. I almost believed I had called her myself.
Never fear. I cannot read your thoughts, but only speak into your mind and hear you in return. Now, proceed down this street. I shall be waiting.
Alright, let the tutorial begin. Basically, yeah, she's gonna be our, through the Whisper, our vampire radio buddy for a bit. I think that's a phrase coined by GameSack. It's a YouTube show where basically a lot of games, especially of this era, have a, like an omnipotent being that can kind of see everything that you're doing, and then they talk to you over the radio to give you instructions. And that's what the Whisper is here. Now I can show you just, briefly the problem that I was encountering with the brightness. So yeah, this is kind of what it looked like in the first couple episodes. Everything was just super dark, and I tried to fix it in post a little bit. But things like this corner here is just unparsable. Whereas this is what it's supposed to look like, and I just didn't notice that in time, unfortunately. But anyway, we'll get started here. Actually, I apparently liked this game enough. There's our first checkpoint to write a guide about this game, or restart. I think my controller's got some drift on it. I might have to fix that. Yeah, I think there's a bounty on game FAQs at the time. And I never got past the first chapter because it's a little too time-consuming.
Here to protect us, that's why.
Then why so many?
Well, we need a great deal of protection. The Sarafan have sworn to protect the people and destroy the vampire menace.
Have you ever seen a vampire?
Exactly. They've kept their promise.
Oh, I'll tell you what else they've kept. Our tax money, that's what.
Hush that talk. Someone may hear you.
Someone like us. Yeah, actually, you can kind of tell right away. Like, the environments, I think, look fine. Very brown, which was of the 2002 era, but, like, the fact that when I turn, there's no step animation, for example, we just got it floating in midair there. Yeah, and this game has other issues as well, which we'll see. I actually discovered a bug where, like, we could go between checkpoints. If you, like, skip a checkpoint and then come back to it after you clear out everything between those checkpoints, you can get, like, extra experience, which we'll see in a bit.
Welcome to the slums, Kain. We are in the oldest and most decrepit part of the city, where few people dare to come. A perfect place to train you.
Train me? Do you take me for a dog?
Your memory has been shattered, and your body has lain dormant for 200 years. What skills you had must be recovered before you can be of any use to the Cabal. You must learn to fight and to survive.
I thought you were taking me to feed.
Patience, vampire. First, know that you are stronger and faster than mortal men, able to jump higher and farther than any human that ever lived. When your path is blocked, seek for a place to jump. Now, join me up here.
Alright, there we can do that. Yeah, I'm not going to show off the bug, like, in the playthrough. I might make an extra video about it. But, yeah, we'll see the XP system, I guess, shortly-ish. I was curious if I could jump up there.
Excellent. Know that you also have the ability to float. When you are on a ledge, such as this one, you may land silently and carefully by floating down. This will be important when I train you to kill. Now, follow me.
She would discover I needed little training in how to kill.
Yeah, that is probably accurate. And down we go. No sweat.
Closed off the whole of the lower city? How am I to get home tonight?
That's just as I told you.
My Agnes will have my head.
I couldn't get home the last time they did this, so I had no place to sleep. And then I was picked up and fined for being on the street at night.
They can't do that.
But they do. We better find a bed for the night.
Agnes is not going to believe me.
Yeah, you better find a bed for the night. Yeah, just showing off the, like, a little bit of stereo audio there. We could actually kill all these people if we wanted to. But there's not... there's not much point, because we can't drink their blood yet. Game won't let us. Right there's Uma. Nothing else here, really. Not sure if there are many conversations like the ones we just heard in the game, but we'll try to find them as we go through here. Definitely gonna have to do something with this controller, though, because this... Like, I'm not even touching anything right now. That's a problem. Didn't notice that in the first couple episodes, so it's a new issue with this controller, which is quite old. I think I've got a spare somewhere. Alright, guess nothing we can do there. Just gotta get through the door here. Yeah, pretty much anything we can interact with is gonna be highlighted for us. Also, some stuttering here. Yeah, the game has some loading performance issues, I think. Not like that big a deal, really. Does get a little framey at times. I don't think we can actually eat rats in this game, unlike Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, we can! I didn't know... I had tried before to kill a rat, but I could never catch the little bastards. Yeah, well, we still can't drink blood yet. We'll get that in a sec here.
The city is a labyrinth.
All the better for a hunting ground. Tell me, Kain, are you hungry?
Yes.
I have a prisoner waiting for you down below. A thug from a local gang of criminals. He sought to murder yet another helpless victim, but he met me instead.
Spare me the moral anecdote and direct...
Drink then. I will be waiting.
me to...
There you go, a little bit of an audio streaming bug there. Hopefully there aren't too many of those in the game, but yeah, this whole game is just a little rough, let's say. Not necessarily bad, just rough. So yeah, there you go, there's our prisoner. Kain definitely does not give a flying fuck about the morality of any of this.
I see you are restored.
I am.
Blood is your life. Without it, you will die. If you are wounded, seek out blood to restore your vitality. You must know, too, that by drinking the blood of others, you will gradually become stronger and harder to kill. We call this a vampire's lore. The more creatures you drink from, the more lore you will gain, and the greater your health will become. Leave no enemy alive, Kain. You will need their blood and their lore to survive. Now, let us continue.
Yeah, she's not kidding. That is, how we get stronger is by drinking the blood of others. I'm gonna go back here and see if I can get this rat. No. No, no drinking from rats, I guess. So sad. Give ourselves a bit of a furnace or something, I guess, in disarray here. Yeah, despite the color palette, I do like the environment design in this game. It's a very futuristic Nosgoth that, so in a little less disrepair than the world Razio was in. There you go. Also, yeah, we do lose health over time. You'll see the blood fall out of the vial on the left side of the screen there from time to time. So we're on a timer basically the whole game, which kind of sucks. But I'm still going to try to explore and show some stuff off. So now, yeah, we can do this. This game is pretty brutal, I would say. Kind of came out, I think, around that era of games like The Suffering and Condemned and all that stuff, or was it Condemned Criminal Origins, I think? Never played either of those, but I'm well aware of their reputation, let's say.
While we are superior to humans in many ways, we also have certain weaknesses that they do not possess. Though it is life-giving to humans, water is deadly to vampires. Its touch burns our skin. Immersion in water can kill us. Avoid it at all costs. Also know that scattered throughout Meridian are relics of our ancestors. Useless to humans, only vampires can access these coffers and use the power within. Seek these out on your journey.
Seek them out we shall. So basically, experience points containers. That's what lore is, effectively. There we are. Hiya. And hiya. Very good. I think there's a coffer here as well. Yeah. We may eventually stop murdering the civilians because they're not really worth very much lore. And there might be consequences to doing that later in the game. I'm actually really not sure. That's it. Oh no, yeah, it was for prompt for that. Yeah, so there's eventually there's, I mean, I guess it all adds up, but eventually I feel like the reason for killing civilians dwindles. Look at that. I don't know if that was mismatched or what, but it looked like the rat was chasing the cat there. Can you kill a cat? Oh my god! I did not think that would work, actually. I mean, well, I thought maybe we'd just, you know, slash him or whatever, but they put a kick the cat animation in. That's nice. Not much we can do there. May as well get you, though. The fire will hurt us, so we gotta be a little bit careful of that. Pretty sure the civilians will die, or like just people crawling on the ground will die by themselves eventually. Yeah. And then, yeah, nothing there. Let's go talk to Uma here.
I spoke before of our mortal enemies, the Sarafan. It is their sworn crusade to destroy all vampires, and for this they have developed special defenses. You see here a ward gate.
What precisely does it do?
Should you so much as touch it, you will be burned as by fire. The Sarafan have raised these wards throughout Meridian. We can go no farther this way. Follow me into the sewer.
Oh boy, a sewer level already. Also, yeah, check this out. Apparently Meridian is a French-speaking city. Bière de Luxe and Faux d'Avon. I actually looked these up. Bière de Luxe is just, it's a luxury beer. And Faux d'Avon, I mean, actually, or maybe even Avon. I don't know that Avon's a word. Maybe it is. But at a quick cursory search, I didn't see anything aside from what, like the cosmetics brand, I guess. So you can buy fake Avon somewhere, I suppose. Yeah, I just thought that it was interesting that there's apparently some French roots in Nosgoth. Alright, checkpoint.
Your ability to survive will depend upon your ability to fight. It's time for you to learn how to kill. Your first line of defense is your agility. You can dodge around an opponent using your inhuman speed. You can also defend yourself by blocking attacks. I shall now strike at you. Do not be concerned. I shan't use my claws. Block my attacks, and we can proceed to the next lesson.
I think I can do that. Easy enough.
We are all armed with a natural weapon, our claws. Use them to kill your enemies. You can practice by attacking me.
Oh, I've already practiced, believe me. There you go, there's that. And one more. Oh yeah.
If you see an enemy become tired, use this opportunity to grab him. Once grabbed, you can throw him a great distance.
I wonder if we can, like, wring her neck a bit here. I wonder if we can chuck her in the fire. No.
Excellent. Your lesson is over for the moment. Continue through the sewer, and I shall meet you again shortly.
And away she goes. Yeah, the fire definitely hurts us, though. Actually vibrates the controller even when we walk through it. Yeah. Block increases the rage bar, and then we can do, some special moves, which I think we'll see in a sec here. First, I guess, do that. Alright, no coffers down here or anything, and then we can mantle up like so.
Here you are at last. Through this door lies your first true test. A gang of criminals are encamped ahead, and one of their number stands guard, unaware that his fate approaches. You must kill him, Kain. You have the skill to block and dodge his attacks. Bring him down using your claws. Once you have felled him, drink his blood to restore yourself from any wounds you may receive. I will be watching.
Actually, yeah, we didn't really go over dodging, but we can do that. We just do them over here. Hello, sir. Do this a bit, but doesn't work all that well. At least not against those attacks. In the way I was dodging. Oh, there's our first death, I guess. There'll probably be others. I think we might have to rewatch the cutscene, but it's alright, I'll just cut it out. Alright, let's try this again. We did lose all of our rage, but yeah, we got some various powers we can select here. It's the one they want us to use. We'll get some rage so we can actually...
Well, what do we have here?
So we can actually do the power like the prompt suggests here. There we are. And then we just slap him across the room. We could have killed him a lot faster just using a regular combo. But that's alright. And yeah, this game has weapons. They do break eventually. So you're kind of incentivized to pick up new ones over time. I think they're all maybe roughly the same power. But I'm not 100% sure about that. At any rate, I think that's everything we're going to get here. And yeah, the weapons are more powerful than our claws are, at least.
In addition to our physical superiority, vampires also possess dark gifts. These are our supernatural abilities. Our curse develops differently in each of us, giving us unique powers. Much of your former power, Kain, has been weakened during your long hibernation, but you yet retain a single dark gift. The mist you see here can be used to your advantage. You have the ability to assume a mist form and become nearly invisible. You can move silently to bring down your prey from behind. At times when you are outnumbered, look for mist from which to kill your enemies silently. If you are pursued, you can hide in mist to escape. Now, use this gift to kill those before you in the cemetery. I will let you continue when the deed is done.
Backflip for no reason. Yeah, I actually remember liking the mist mechanic in this game quite a bit. Also, yeah, she mentioned that vampires get unique gifts. That didn't work out so well for Razio. So, yeah, unique gifts is not something Kain appreciates. Nice. I think every weapon has at least one unique execution attack like that. I don't know, can I drop this? I don't think I can drop the weapon that I have, so I can't show you the barehanded one. Maybe we'll get a chance later in the game to do that. We'll just get this guy as well. Wrong place, wrong time. And there we go. I think there's a, yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's a coffer here too. You will probably miss some of the coffers throughout the game. But that's alright. I think we'll be fine. Where is that owl at? This is like the most uneven haphazard graveyard I've ever seen in my life. Okay. It's an awfully slippery roof they got there. A couple of weapons here. We already have one, of course. Yeah, okay. Well, since weapons break, here we'll swap our club out real quick. So this basically powers up our weapon to some extent. This guy knows too much, unfortunately. Alright, more signs there. Anything else of interest here? If we do pick up another weapon, we lose our enchantment, though, so we gotta be a little bit careful about that. Oh yeah, there's another sign there. I think that says join now. Sarafan recruitment poster. Yeah, so there's English and French here. So we're not in France. We're in Canada. This is Quebec and Meridian, I suppose, is Montreal.
What manner of sorcery is this?
This is glyph energy, a new form of magic brought into the world with the rise of the Sarafan. It supplies power to all of Meridian. The gate you see can be opened using this energy. Activate the glyph box. This will bring power to the gate's lever and allow you to open it.
How very modern. Oop, hello, sir. I don't know if blocking reduces our weapon durability or not. There you go, more power. And the box as well. Okay. This is the slowest electricity I think I've ever seen.
Well done. The glyphs are operated by the Glyph Rites, a secret society existing within Meridian. You may see them working on glyphs from time to time. They rarely talk with the townsfolk, and very little is known about their origins. Ahead is the market where the common dregs of Meridian engage in their filthy commerce. Beyond the market is the bridge that leads to the lower city. Make your way east to the bridge. I shall meet you there.
And where are you going?
I shall scout ahead to ensure that you don't meet any Sarafan patrols. You aren't ready for them yet.
How trusting of you to leave me to my own devices.
Consider it an act of goodwill.
Okay, then. The dialogue not quite as flowery and high-minded as the previous games so far. Oh, hello there. I'll save you. After I do that. Ah, yes. This happened last time. There's a bit of an audio bug where this sound displays over and over for quite a while. So we moved to the next area, so let us make haste, shall we? As fast as we can go, anyway. Because I don't think it will ever stop. Yeah, these audio bugs came at a bit of a surprise when I first played through the game many years ago. Considering how generally, what I would say, high quality Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2 were. Actually, is there anything on these signs? No. Nothing new. Alright, so we gotta go here, I think? Or maybe not. I think we have to go down, actually. Unless, was there a... There's a thing there, but there's no lever, so I guess we go here. Interestingly, yeah, I can't turn as fast in mist form. Like, it slows down all movement, which is a bit annoying. Like, I understand the slowing down your forward and back motion or whatever, but turning slower, that one I don't quite get. Here we go. And yeah, there's our switch. And I don't think there's any way for us to jump over there, so best not to try. We die, I think we lose our weapon. And that's about the only consequence. Well, and then we have to go back. So we probably maybe lose our lore as well that we got in the area, because we have to redo the area from the last checkpoint. I think saving and reloading would actually fix this audio issue as well, but I think it's funnier to not. Alright, another checkpoint here. Oh, there we go, it's gone. Oh, well, it's quieter, not gone. Gonna do this, because we can't get through that mist otherwise. That'll damage us and alert the guy. Kablam. Also, I don't think you get the lore if you don't drink all the blood. Gotta finish your peas and carrots, basically, to get any benefit. Alright, there's Uma. I guess we just cruise down this way. Good evening, madam. Kindly die. Kain's really just cleaning up the streets, that's all. In the most inhumane way possible. Can I hit you with this? Oh my god. I can. Lovely. Fellas, good evening. Yeah. Easy enough. There are definitely stronger enemies than this in the game, but it'll be a little bit before we see them. Very good. And we have a different bit of audio skipping. What does this say? Gossipicon. Is that the name of the paper? Ooh, victory. Pock tick. News. Hard to say just what these are about. I don't know if this is an actual language or not. Or if it's just an approximation of an existing language. I guess somebody who knows better can let me know about that.
Come, this way. Follow me.
Where are we going?
I am taking you to Sanctuary, the heart of the Cabal. It is time that you meet our leader.
It was time indeed to hear this so-called leader's plans and learn what he thought his plans might be for me.
Kain, this way.
Vampire! Here, close the gate.
Kain, you must find a way to reach the lower city. The smuggler's tunnel will take you there.
Pestilent vampire, die!
Go to the Grand Hotel in the slums. A contact will meet you there. He will tell you where to go.
Stinking, verminous, blood-sucking fiend!
Do you want your death now? Come, and you shall have it.
Come back!
I was alone at last, in a city changed beyond all recognition, in a land that was under a curse. Should I follow her, as she asked, or go my own way, find my own answers? But answers were promised me in Sanctuary. After that, I would know what to do.
Such language. Also, that guard looks like he's straight out of Tron. Yeah, this is what happens if you try to go through the gate there. Pretty much what we saw in the cutscene. So, don't want to do that. Let's see, we came in, I think, there, right? So we want to go in the other direction. Was there anything else here? Oh no, this is a new area. Hang on. Okay, so we don't want to go here yet. Just want to try to make sure we don't miss any boxes, if we can. Yeah, because these guys are all super dead. So we came from this way. We can't go that way, and there's nothing... Nothing in the corner. No sneaky boxes. No way we're getting through that. Okay, let's move on. So we get that guy there. And then I guess we have to get this gate open. More signs. Yeah, I think maybe the enchantment on our weapon makes it so we can kill these guys in 2 hits instead of 3. It's just a guess. There's a box. Very nice. Anything else? I think that's about it. Pretty sure we gotta go up here. I see the glowing. Don't think we can get over there. So we just want to go, whoop, just want to go this way. Don't think we can get up here either. It's a little too high. Can't jump on that. So we can either go down. There's a ladder there. There's that guy. And there's this guy over here. Alright. What do we got here? Ooh. So we could give up our enchanted mace for a sword. That's fine. Mace is probably on its way to being broken anyway. And it looks like we need to go through there. So let's jump down and get this other guy first, I guess. Very good. Whoop. There we go. Any boxes or anything? No, I guess not. I think that one guy is just your punishment for failing to jump across the ledge. Except you actually do want to kill him because he's got blood that we want. Can I get in here? No. Right. Yeah, I guess we just cruise through here and move right along. No sneaky boxes back here. It's a very ostentatious box there. Not of the kind that we can get any XP from, though. Rather, the kind that we can do this to. Can't have a Legacy of Kain game without pushing boxes. Alright, did we go that way? Or maybe kill this guy instead? Oh. There's nothing here. And then there's you. Looks like he was working on fixing that, actually. Maybe I should have not killed him. Because, yeah, I don't think there's any getting through... that. There's a gate down there. There's a glyph guy over here. He doesn't seem to care. Then I just killed that guy. Aha. Is this going to be enough for a new level? Not quite. Alright, well, let's just take the elevator, I guess. So we see that. What about down here? Nothing there. Oh, hello there.
What do we have here?
What is going on with this ground? The ground's like literally shaking as I go back and forth here. Oh boy. This should get us to the next level. Very good. Alright, what's in here? Nothing. Alright, so now we can get through the path up top instead. The glyph guy has disappeared, though. Where has he gone? I don't know. Oh, more signs. Same ones. Oh, I thought that was the guy for a minute there, but I guess not. Yeah, you can see that the civilians are barely even moving the needle at this point, as far as our XP goes. Or our lore, rather.
Please, don't hurt me.
I wasn't even aiming for her. Just a minor laceration to the throat there, no big deal. Let's finish the job. Where are those other guys? Here we go. Okay. Nothing going on there. I don't think there's any box down in this direction. Yeah, so pretty much just got to get the gate open here. And I believe what we got to do is pull this back like that. There we are. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get through here.
I was told to meet someone here.
Who's there? It must be Kain.
You are a human. Curious that you would help one such as I.
We hate the Sarafan, we humans. The things they do, it's not right, not natural. If your kind can bring them down, I'll help you, I will.
I was told to find the smuggler's den.
You're a stone's throw from the entrance. Go through, it will lead you to the smuggler's den. Careful though. There's rogues down there that'll attack you on sight.
Then they will die.
Wait! Tell Uma that I helped you, please. She promised me the dark gift if I did as she asked. You'll tell her, won't you?
I'm certain Uma will give you all that you deserve.
And there you go, chapter 1 in the books. Seems we're being followed, though. So we'll have to figure out what's going on with that guy. I will play the cutscene that's going to play, or include the cutscene that's going to play at the beginning of this next chapter.
Greetings, Kain.
You eluded the guards.
They were only human. Welcome to one of the glories of our fair city, the Smuggler's Den. As squalid as you found the slums, you will find this place even more offensive. Rogues and thieves rule the streets, and of course the Sarafan too have their own dealings here. You may expect small help from the inhabitants, and more trouble.
I do not require their hospitality. You spoke of a smuggler's tunnel I must find?
Yes, it is hidden somewhere in this district. I know not where. I have sent word to a member of the Cabal to help you. You will find him at the tavern, deep within this district.
How will I know this person?
He will know you. Find the tavern quickly. We will speak again later.
Yeah, there we go. You know, I have to wonder, given the events at the end of Soul Reaver 2, did Kain always lose the fight against the Sarafan Lord, or did those events paved the way for the events of this game to happen. I don't know. I guess we will find out as we continue to play here if there's any relation or if this is just sort of its own thing in Kain's past. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention in the beginning, we saw Vorador briefly in the cutscene there, in the intro cinematic there. But anyway, yeah, when we come back, we will explore the den here and continue on with Chapter 2.